So, this video is about my first day with True Results. I've looked on the internet, I looked on YouTube for, how like the first day would go since I've never been there before, and I couldn't find anything. So I thought maybe I'd be the first one to actually, write about the first day and how it goes and what you have to go through and what to expect pretty much. So, how I got into True Results was I went on Facebook and it was just my typical day looking at different posts and stuff. And one of my friends that I went to middle school with, she actually went to True Results, and she had her surgery in October, and she lost, I want to say, like 23 pounds in 2 weeks. And then from October to the beginning of December, she lost 63 pounds. And she looks really, really good. Whenever I first saw her picture, I was like, whoa, how in the hell did you do that? You know? And so I wanted to learn how to do it. So I went and I looked up True Results. And I've always seen the commercial on TV. And I thought they were fake, to be honest. Because I've tried Weight Watchers before and it didn't work. So I thought maybe they were fake. So I called them up and I was asking her about different procedures and different things, and I was like, I want to learn about the sleeve, and there is different kinds of procedures. There's a sleeve, there's a gastric balloon, there's gastric bypass, and then there's a lap band. So there's four, and I don't know if there's any other ones, but that's just what my clinic offers. So, and I want to do the sleeve. And the sleeve is basically where it cuts your stomach, where it is like a quarter of the size of what it was. So it went, say, from being a big balloon. Okay, it's not really a balloon, but say it was a balloon, and they cut it down to where it looks like a banana. So, and it helps you to not eat as much, and you have to have a totally different diet, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I need a different change. I won't be able to have any more of those. Not as often anymore. Cokes, nope. That water over there, that's gonna be my new best friend. New best friend right there. Um, but anyways, so I went in, or I was on the phone with that lady, and she said, "Okay, well, let's see. When can you come in?" And I said, "Well, what about tomorrow, which was today, Friday, because today is the only day that I know that I had off for sure." And she said, "Well, we only have a 9 o'clock." I said, "That's perfect. I'll take it. Whatever. Okay, I'll take it." So she said, "Okay, cool. We got my insurance information, we got my name, cell phone number, that kind of thing done." And so we got it all scheduled. And I was so excited. I talked to my mom about it. I told her what was going on. And she said, "Okay, cool. Let's do it." Right? So, so this morning I got up. I was excited, but I was kind of nervous at the same time, because this service goes by your insurance, and of course you're gonna have to pay something out of pocket. Doesn't You don't know what it is, but it could be a big amount, it could be a small amount, so you never know. Or you could just be denied and your insurance doesn't pay any of it. So um so anyways, I went in. um First I had to go through this parking garage, which I hate parking garages. Hate them. Hate going in and out of them. They scare me. Anyways, so I went into this building, and their room was on the fifth floor. Their room was all decorated for Christmas, so it was warm and homey, I guess you could say. So I filled out the paperwork. Whenever you talk to the lady on the phone, she says to print it out so you can have it already done. But I didn't have a printer, so I couldn't. So I got there like right before 9 o'clock, which is what time my appointment was, and I got my things done. It took me about 20 minutes to do it. Um, and then they called me back, and the lady in the front was very, very nice. She was very understanding and things like that, so it was good. So I got back there, and I was sitting in the room, and they gave me some papers. Or first off, the lady, she was kind of rude. I didn't really like her, but she she was telling me about the sleeve, and she asked me if I had any questions. Of course, I couldn't think of any. I should have wrote questions down, but I didn't. But so anyway, so she was telling me about the sleeve and telling me about how much it cost um and that kind of thing. And so we went over it, and then another lady came in, and she was my patient advocate. And my patient advocate basically went over my insurance and what they cover, and and how much I would have to pay and that kind of stuff, and what things I need to start doing. So she told me that my insurance had really good coverage with my insurance, so that's awesome, very good. Okay, she said that my total surgery at the max that I would have to pay out of pocket would be $1,500. That surgery is normally 10,000 or more. Okay, there have been people that have had to pay $3,000 out of their pocket. But the cool thing about that is that they let you do a payment plan, so that's good. Um, but anyways, so my copay that I would have, or my deductible that I had to pay up front is only $500. That's not bad at all. Okay, and then she was asking me what my copay was, and I said I have no clue. I don't go to the doctor that much, so I don't know. And and the copay is for getting your blood drawn, all your tests that you need to take, your EKG, your blood drawn, your heart and lung test, and then your psych test. And no, your psych test is not for crazy people. Here, basically, all that is for is to you're gonna go over questions and different things about the bariatrics. I think that's what it's called. I always get that name wrong. But anyways, so I actually had no copay that I had to do, so I got to do my blood work. You kind of see it right there, and then but she didn't end up doing that. She did it on my hand, which actually kind of hurt. Like it's like right there by this knuckle. But anyways, so I did all that kind of stuff, and they're gonna send. I have to do that psych thing, and she's supposed to call me on Monday, sometime next week, and get it scheduled. And then once that's over with, then they're gonna submit it to my insurance. And then after that, then the surgeon will be in contact with me, and we will talk about the surgery date, and we'll talk about pre-op diet and that kind of stuff, which they already gave me that packets, so that's good. Um, so the sooner like this psych appointment is, the sooner I get my surgery. So another thing I forgot to tell you guys. So with the insurance, every insurance is different. There are certain things that you have to do to get approved. And mine was to meet with a nutritionist, have pre-op diet, and testing. And I did all those three today, except for the psych thing, and that's next week, hopefully. Um, so that's pretty much like a gist of how like the beginning started. So after the patient advocate came in, I went in. The lady who drawn my blood, she tried my arm first, and she couldn't get nothing. So we waited until this other lady came in, and she was rude too. I didn't like her, but until she came in to where I had to do my finished survey, and and so I did that, and then after that was over, we talked about my history and that kind of thing, and um, that's pretty much it with that. Then that lady who tried doing my blood, she came in again and told me to come to a different room. So I went to a different room, I laid on my back, and I did EKG, which measures your heart rhythm, and then she got my blood, finally, and then we did something that tested my lungs and my heart, which I blew into like this tube. It's probably about like that thick, probably. Blow into it, and measures your lung capacity, I think, and something else. I don't remember. Um, then that other lady that came in, the first lady, the nutritionist, the one that I did not like at all, she came in. I think her name was Priscilla, but I'm not sure. She came in, and she was telling me do you have any other questions, anything like that? And I was like, no, not really. And so she took me up to the front, and the lady told me that the psych person my to schedule that little thing, whatever, will be in contact with me next week. And if she's not, just to give them a call, and we'll see how things go. They said that if I don't hear anything about my blood test or anything like that, my EKG, then everything is perfect. So, basically, the key thing is no news is good news for blood results. So, basically, that's how the visit went. Now, the reason why I decided to go with True Results is because I'm tired of the way that I look, to be honest. I've never been skinny. I've never weighed 100 pounds. I've never weighed 150 pounds, ever.